2 episodes in a row we're hiding from the rain, but this time I forgot rain gear entirely. Off to a good start. I am doing everything in Disney World. We have 100 days and 1,000 tasks, and we gotta keep going. The reason I'm doing this challenge is because I was told if I'm able to complete this challenge in 100 days, that I can bring my friends Fry Bucket and Quincy with me to Disneyland Paris. So this is our stats so far. We are doing well, but we gotta start picking up the pace. There's been some changes as of late. Who is the keeper of this 1,000 task list? Like, what is going on there? Well, her name is Agnes, and she just happens to be our computer AI bestie. She's been keeping track of the list. She tells us what we're doing each day, and she even tells us if we have a challenge each day. So Agnes, tell us, what are we doing today?
Hello, Emma. Since I got the news of your return to Tennessee, we will up the number of items to get as far ahead as possible. 15 items have been set to your device. For your challenge, give us some fun facts about each land as you move through Animal Kingdom. Have a wild time.
It's coming down pretty good. But we need to get going. We have a lot to do today. And one of the lines is pretty long. So if I can get there, we're fine. Will I be soaked by the time I get there? Yes. I haven't brought comics today. I've been trying to bring them out a few days, for the last few days, and I'm gonna put them away. I'm about to get soaked. I'm just gonna see you at Mickey and Minnie. Yeah, okay. Okay, breaking the rain to show you we made it to Adventurers Outpost right outside of Asia. This is where you're gonna meet Mickey and Minnie together. They have their fun safari outfits on. It says 45. Hi, thank you. It says it's a 45-minute wait. I'm immediately feeling better. I don't think it's 45. Literally no one's in line in the first room.
Hi, Mickey.
Hi, Mickey. How are you? Thank you. Hi, Minnie. Thank you. How are you both today? Oh, you love me? You like it? Oh, I got all the good stuff. I have you both on the shirt, and of course the earrings as well. A little bit of everything. Yes, absolutely. We waited to when I stepped in line to right now 10 minutes. So definitely go and look. That's a great tip for all of the character meet and greets. Anywhere you go, it might say 45, just glance. Now I'm gonna be a little bit all over the place today because I'm trying to make sure we get things done on time, or I'm trying to make sure that we don't miss out on photo passes. The weather has been wonky so far today. I'm trying to get to the photo pass just to make sure it's still out for the day. And look for the lime green shirts. I just found the super zoom shot, and that's what we're about to do right now. We took our super zoom photo shot. If you don't know, they have some really fun, exciting specialty photos that are around the parks, and each one has what they call a super zoom. So the camera's like really far away, and then it takes a video zooming in on you and taking your photo. So I just realized immediately I've forgotten the challenge, and the challenge is every time we step into a new land or country or, you know, place, location, whatever, I'm supposed to give a fun fact, and I didn't do that when I came into Asia. So the fun fact is that Dinoland USA is closing, unfortunately, and they are going to start those closures in early January 2025. That's a fact. It's not fun, but it's a fact. Next up is still here in Asia. We're going to try out Caravan Road, which they have kakigori, they have shaved ice, and I know what I'm going to get. Mango passion fruit. Sweet, cold, refreshing. Okay, I ate that as fast as I could. Now it looks like we are waiting on one of the flotillas, and it should come out in like the next 10 minutes, but it typically starts around Everest, so we're gonna see how long. I'm just gonna like sit and stare at the water. It's a boat that goes around, but there's things on it. And so this one it's a group of drummers, and they play holiday beats right now. I sat and waited, and I hear drummers coming.
Good afternoon, adventurers! Hope you have a wild day!
Okay, Okay, I'm making my way into Africa. I don't know like when the official split hits, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give my fun fact now. One fun fact is that Animal Kingdom is on over 500 acres of land. It's a lot of land. That's pretty big. I already talked about this once, but we are bouncing around doing like a weird order of things. The next thing I'm headed to is Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail because there are several mini tasks on the trail. Now we've already done the trail, but now we have to do the animals because each animal counts as a different attraction according to Disney. Now I think Agnes has been feeling my stress about changes that are happening because she's made today a little bit easier in the sense that a lot of our things are together or at least on the same path. So shout out to Agnes for that. We just got to the outside of Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail, but before we even get started, we have the Wilderness Explorer badge. This is completely free. You can pick it up all around the park and you just learn stuff. You collect badges and it's a ton of fun. So first badge, hiking badge. Okay, so we're doing several things on this trail. We're trying to get multiple badges, and then the first badge, I have to answer all the different questions at each mile marker. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Trail marker 1. Wilderness Explorer, begin your adventure here. Which insect is located at trail marker 1? I don't see one. Look, it's that entire insect, I'm assuming. Fortress City Underground. This is termites. So the answer, I'm gonna have to write it down like on my phone because I don't have a pen. But the first answer is termites. Okay, it seems like my questions are pretty close together, at least the first 3. So our next question is at trail marker 2. What color are the animals at trail marker 2? Black and white. Hey buddy. He heard me. Okay, next up we have to find out what is at trail marker 3. Okapi. There you go. Now these birds are one of our tasks today, all on their own, and these are the African birds. There are several, and I will say I was gonna grab a spotting guide, but they were all taken. So we're just gonna look around and point out things that we like. My favorite are the really beautiful yellow birds. There's one right there. That is actually when you look on the My Disney Experience app about the African birds, this is the specific bird that pops up. So first task we're gonna do over here is the zebras. Oh, come on, I just want to zoom in and they're walking away. But look how close they are. Gorgeous. You can also see these on Kilimanjaro safaris, but it's really cool to be able to see them so close up here. Okay, so we have our first task, which is zebras, and now we need to get our tracking badge.
So this badge, we're talking about tracking.
Yes, sir.
So we're talking about tracking different animals. Well, now, why would we track an animal?
In case you need to find them if they're in danger,
Okay.
something like that.
To find them, to keep track on them, to keep a clue on their numbers. Like zebras, they actually have a count day in Africa where they send everybody out and they say, take a picture of the right side of a zebra and send it to us. So they send it and they put it into a computer, and it's actually the same software that they use for reading barcodes in a grocery store. Because every side, every stripe pattern is different, just like fingerprints.
Okay, first off, huge shout out to David, who I just talked to get this badge. We did get our tracking badge, but he was just telling me really cool things that all of the different wilderness explorers all have different backgrounds. So you could do this multiple times and get different information or a different scenario each time you do it. He was so neat. He told me he was a high school science teacher, and so he just presents it differently than someone like a communication major would. Loved this, and he gave me a pencil. So now we can start writing our answers down. I got my gorilla badge. It happened so fast. The Wilderness Explorer was like, as a grown-up, just remember, take care of the earth. And then she just gave me the badge. So exactly what David just said. It's very different experiences. She did say, though, very important information is the family of gorillas right now is actually up, but the bachelors are still out. And of course, they will count for our other task. So let's see if we can spot them. The bachelors are separated from the mama and the babies typically. So let's see. Oh.
The Komodo dragon. No, we're
there he
is.
is.
On a Komodo dragon, but we can be tacked out.
Before we look at the other gorillas, because that task is technically done, we have to look, trail marker 9, look at the map. What are the 2 gorilla groups that live in the sanctuary? Okay, so there's the bachelor group area, which we just learned about. And then there's the family group area, which we just happen to already know that. We got our answers. That means we get our badge. Look at that. We're back to the front. And we're gonna grab our hiking badge. Also, I've not really mentioned it this episode, but anytime you want to look for the badges, you can find them right here with the symbol below. walked through, got my answers.
I love. Oh, you got the answers and everything.
Right?
You're doing better than some people, man. You're going crazy. I love that.
And we got another badge, and Julie was so cool. And I told her how much I loved her earrings because they were Gravity Falls themed. There you go. And just, I love, truly I love how much information they give out that is past what is required just to like get your badge. Since we already had a dessert today, we're gonna have a second dessert because that's just what's on the list. And I've been kind of bumping around, and we're still gonna go back and eat dinner. And I'd rather end on savory than sweet. So while we're here, we're gonna do Tamu refreshments. This is one of the only other places outside of Magic Kingdom and the Polynesian that you can find Dole Whip. They have a few things. They have the Dole Whip pineapple orange soda float, just regular pineapple cup, the floats, but the pineapple crisp sundae just sounds incredible, and I'm gonna get it. Okay, I did it. I got the pineapple crisp sundae. It's pineapple crisp cake with vanilla ice cream, pineapple caramel, and a crispy streusel topping. And it was $7.29. This is just huge. Cheers. That's absolutely insane. Cold bread pudding. The cake is so moist and light with like big chunks of pineapple in it. It's a good vanilla ice cream on top. There's just enough of a caramel sauce, and then the streusel is nice and crunchy, which adds a really cool textural element. This is to die for. Okay, full transparency, I ate way too much, now my stomach hurts, and we still have to eat later. It's called being at Disney World. This is like normal practice. But don't like eat till you're sick. But also, have I done it many times on vacation here? Yes. Yes, and what about it? Okay, on our way into Pandora, my fun fact is, according to AllEars.net, I did double check this because I thought this was true, but I'm not sure. AllEars says it is. There are 27 million gallons of water in Discovery River. That's a lot of water. And I didn't know that. Made it in Pandora. The first thing we are doing is we're gonna get our ecology badge. Apparently it's right across from the floating mountains, which I'm within that area-ish, kinda. Across from the floating mountains. And I walked right past it. It's fine. Just trying to get my badge. So it just says to ask about relationships in nature.
So you found me. So it's about how different plants and animals and our ecosystem all work together and the different relationships between them. So sea turtles get lots of algae and plants that grow on their shell. So he's going to help clean them off. So he gets food, and then the turtle gets a nice little spot in.
Very cool. Hey, we earned our badges, and we learned a lot about how animals work together in harmony and then sometimes not in harmony. And I clearly didn't know any of that. So that was really cool. And there we go. And I really do love when they have fun activities like that, especially for the kiddos, because I am somewhat, even as an adult, I'm a visual learner, so I think it's great for kids who might also need to be able to see what you're talking about to really comprehend it. Okay, our next thing we are doing here in the Valley of Moara, Pandora, is we are going to do another one of the Play Disney Parks apps. It is different from My Disney Experience, so two totally different apps, but this one just has games on it, and games and trivia, and it's a great way to kind of kill time with if you're in lines, if you're waiting on food, if you just need a distraction for you or your kiddo. Let's see, and we are doing the Ace Guide to Pandora Valley of Moara edition. Now it says 2 to 5 players. I'm by myself, but this is what Agnes put on the list for today. So I'm gonna play as myself, and then the last time I had to do this, I played as Sage. So I know that this is not right. This is not how to play, but it is what I'm doing. Read aloud to your friends. Okay, so actually me and Kermit are gonna play. Okay, welcome to the Eco Tour of Pandora, Kermit. I'm reading aloud. We're gonna log Pandora and wildlife to complete our guide. Complete all of the activities together. Done, easy. And be aware of your surroundings. I can do that. Okay, so let's see. There's the Navi Cavern. There's the Inner Cavern. Confirm your location. We are not, wait. We're not on the bioluminescence trail. We're just in the valley. Yeah, we are in the Valley of Moara. Very true. The ACE guide is with Alpha Centauri at Expeditions ACE, and this is going to be our virtual tour guide to complete this journey to our flight of passage. Okay, tell us more about the visit. What is your goal of your trip? For me, it's about exploration, and also for Kermit as well. We're really together on that wavelength. This says 2 of 79, so forgive me if we go low back. Pandora's premier location for adventurous ecotourists like yourself. So true. You're holding, use it to learn about Pandora. Okay, we're just gonna learn about Pandora. This is great. Your device has a scanner that helps you locate and analyze wildlife. Let's try it. Hold up your ACE tour guide device and scan the world around you for exotic life signs. Okay. Tap the image to scan the location. Let's try to scan something here. Scanning in progress. Oh, it's scanning some energy. The scan detects that a recent wood sprite passed through the area. It's a sign of journey. It's a sign your journey is blessed. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. So we need to learn more about Pandora. Tap here to view your progress. Okay, so this is one of those that we can kind of play for a little while, and you might not even finish it. Some of these games take a long time. Some of them can go really, really quickly. This is one that it's just kind of exploratory, up to you. Try and guess the record for the most Pandorapedia findings. Whoa, that was so much lower than I thought it was. The record, 36. It was 36. Wow, Kermit, you're good. Okay, so now we're passing the device. This is our first real task challenge. Find the items from the world around you. Remember, you can pause the game if you need to. So that's how you know it's a pretty long one. We'll do this first location, and then we'll just kind of see what's going down. Because again, I'm really excited for our, I'm gonna call it dinner. Like early dinner, late lunch, dinner. Target found. Oh, I just need to click it. Oh, I see. I see what's happening. I see the fungi. I see those plants. We found all 16 objects. That's crazy. Now this is when it's wanting us to kind of get into different parts of the ride queues, which is again, really the main point of these games is to kill time and lines. We're not doing that today, but we learned some things. We played the first few minutes of the game. I'm gonna count it as a task done. Okay, I just passed from Discovery Island into Asia. And another fun fact, Animal Kingdom Project was announced on June 5th, 1995, and it opened on April 22nd, 1998. 3 years. And Tron took 6 years, that one ride. For our final task tonight, we're doing dinner here at Yak and Yeti Restaurant. I am pumped. We're gonna aim for some bar seating, but if not, the walk-up wait list is not too long, and we're just gonna have something a little nice and light for our dinner. The thing about bar seating is they have the full menu available here, so that's why I really love this. It's a great recommendation if you're not looking to have a hard time on a dining reservation, but you still want some pretty darn good food. I think there's no question what I'm getting. I'm going for those ahi tuna nachos down there, and since I'm by myself, I can probably have that as my whole meal. Okay, to drink, I ended up grabbing the Pineapple Blossom. It's Tito's handmade vodka with orange liquor, pineapple puree, lemon juice, spicy ginger syrup, and a club soda. That's so good. It's really nice. It's super light. It's very sweet. And then the spicy ginger syrup is very Disney style. It's not really too aromatic. It just adds a really nice crispness towards the end of the drink. Okay, and then this massive plate that I'm having all by myself is the ahi tuna nachos. It's sushi grade ahi tuna with Asian slaw, crispy fried wontons, a wasabi aioli, and a sweet soy glaze. I see why these are so famous. The wasabi is just barely there in the best way. You really get the flavor, but the spice is really at the back of your throat and really, really light. There is so much topping, and the wontons are so crispy. The fish is actually pretty fresh too, but the crunch of the slaw is amazing. Okay, I tried not to talk too much at the bar area, but long story short, so good. I already talked about the food and drink inside. I'm so full. I'm bringing home over half of it to my husband because it's massive. Just fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. It's more of an Asian style restaurant, so picky eaters might not find something that they absolutely love there. But I think that's the exciting part about Animal Kingdom eating, is maybe it's stuff you've never tried before. These were so good. I love ahi tuna nachos, and I think these were elevated. I was shocked by how much tuna was all over it. For the amount of money I paid for it, so worth it. Just delicious. And that's a restaurant off our list. And we got to go to a bar. I think that's my favorite hack in Disney World, is go to a bar or a lounge for sit-down restaurants. It just makes it a lot easier and a lot more casual. And that's our day. And we did extra tasks. So we're gonna keep on trucking. I'm feeling quite a bit of urgency about our situation, but it's fine. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. And that's the day. If you guys like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Now, if you want to start the entire series from the very beginning, you can do it on the channel right now, and I'll see you over there.